Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back again talking about a clip that's been going around about EvS, talking about how Mike Barron should go ahead and sue Eric July because he's supposedly not getting any royalties, even though you can easily just talk to Mike Barron yourself since he's a part of your CG Kings, or so you say, even though you're bringing in people that you claimed shouldn't be a part of it, but you have a clear line of sight with the man himself, and you could obviously just go to him and talk to him about what type of thing he's getting from writing Gooding, which, by the way, is something that Mike Barron himself called up Eric, or messaged Eric about doing for the Rippaverse. So we have it right here. Shout out to X-War saying, Eric July, watch out. We have another, quote, non-practicing internet lawyer, unquote, saying you should be sued for, quote unquote, sabotaging Mike Barron's Gooding to spite them. Let's take a listen.
By releasing Gooding in the dead of
It's Gooding. Stop acting like a dumb person. It's Gooding. Which, by the way, this person spelled it wrong.
night, like with no pomp and circumstance, no announcement, no like big exciting lead off, and then on the new website which broke that day, like that's Mike's money. Like I don't know, but I think Mike is getting like a royalty.
So you don't know. You're making assumptions as you always do. So you don't know
On that book, and I think he was hoping that the book would raise $1 million or close to it so that he would get a big royalty. And
I'm pretty sure Eric already went through the details of how it would go down with Mike Barron. Of course, I'm also assuming that's what happened. So again, not 100% certain on that. But again, this individual thinks, oh, Eric July is screwing over Mike Barron apparently, even though Mike Barron wanted to write the story of Gooding. And more than likely, Gooding will get a full series, which Mike Barron will continue to write, so I believe Mike Barron will be absolutely fine, especially considering Mike Barron does write his own comics.
Eric, in my opinion, what Eric did...
Oh, you had to say my opinion, in my opinion. You had to say that. Because you probably thought you were going to say it as fact, because as usual, your audience doesn't do any actual research, they just listen to whatever you say and just roll with it.
Did sabotage Mike Barron's royalties, and I would sue. I mean, if I were Mike Barron, I would absolutely 100% sue Eric July. Like, I worked for you and signed a contract for you under the auspices.
Just remember the amount of money and books sold for Gooding, by the way, that are actually in people's hands like myself, while you sit up here and show off a Cyberfrog 3 campaign, which I think they said you're going to end at the end of September, or you're going to close at the end of September, and it's still not out. Most likely, Horseman will be out before you get Cyberfrog 3 out, or even Rainbow the Brute.
That you would treat my campaign for my comic book the same way that you treated the Saska sisters Jaira.
Gooding book was not a #1. It was a one-shot book. Again, this is an individual, just like any other individual, who pocket watches the heck out of the Rippaverse and doesn't even know this basic information, or he's being willfully ignorant.
You promoted Jaira. You called it a mammoth campaign. You said it was a big deal. It was going to be your biggest book.
He promoted Gooding up until the point of it coming out. He even had a trailer to go with that book.
And it ended up raising $1.4 million before you put the statues on it, and I'm sure the Saska sisters get a piece of that. Well, how come you didn't do the same for me? I probably got out of $200,000 in royalties because you just couldn't give a darn?
You obviously got paid a commission for your cover.
I would sue. I think I might sue Eric July for that. And Mike is too...
Yeah, because you definitely have the money to do such a thing, considering you're not putting out any product, and your campaigns are slowly dropping. Even though they'll sit there and claim that Eric July's campaigns are dropping, even though they're different IPs, but we'll go ahead and use the same logic they use on him.
Too nice of a guy to do that. I'm sure Mike is happy with whatever he gets. But you know what? Like, if Mike was working for Eric on a royalty contingency basis, yeah, he should sue, man. He got f***ed over. Because, Eric should have been building up... the trailer sucked. Eric should have been building up Gooding.
Also an opinion, it's not a factual statement that the trailer sucked. I really only had one complaint with the trailer, which was the cow. But other than that, I thought the trailer was pretty good.
Like, just talking about how great it was. We're going to be launching it. It's a big campaign. This is going to be a big campaign because we got Mike Baron on it.
He was doing that for months since it was announced that Mike Baron was writing the Gooding book.
He should have done all of that. And by the way, you know, it would have been good. It would have been good for him. It would have been good for Mike. But it does feel a little bit like sabotage. Is it personal? Did he do that because of me? I mean, that to me, that's like highly.
And to this person right here, by the way, Gooding was a side character. Not everyone is going to purchase every single character's book, similar to a Marvel or a DC. Even have my really good friend LG, who didn't buy Gooding because he was not interested in that character. Literally, there you go.
Paranoid. I don't know if you know, I don't immediately spring to believe anything like that. But, you know, if I'm Mike Baron, you know, I don't care. I don't care. Even
someone you'll never be, because he'll actually get books out and you won't.
If he did do that to spite me, I don't care. But if I'm Mike...
Nobody's trying to spite you. Eric July doesn't even care that you're talking crap about him. He completely ignores your nonsense, as he should.
Baron, I'm seriously looking at that and going, I should sue you.
Again, nobody cares that much. Seriously, nobody cares that much. You're further proving that you are indeed a narcissist because you think Mike Baron's book, this whole thing is somehow about you. It's not about you. You obviously got your commission for your cover. You got upset that Eric is making a lot more money than you are. Hashtag the quoting was right because you haven't had $1 million campaign since Cyberfrog 2. And you're going to continue to have flops because you continue to be an absolute douche towards someone that doesn't really even care that you exist at this point. Because he doesn't talk about you in live streams, he doesn't reference you or anything like that. He just talks about his product, and people get excited for product. And they continue to support said product. It's also interesting how the Ripazine number 2 has made more money than your book, Fearsome. Both the preview and the full book. Which people still don't have the preview book, and you have it for sale on your eBay store. Because again, you're making assumptions. You don't have any actual facts. Once again, like I said in the beginning, you could obviously just talk to Mike Baron directly. I'm sure he's not under an NDA or anything. But I do have a good feeling about Gooding doing well with the audience to where he'll get a full book series, and then Mike Baron will definitely see some more paychecks out of Gooding. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button, comment below if you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.